In this Getting Started recording, we're going to go to my math lab, and I'll talk to you about registering for my math lab and also show you the site. So I'm going to click on the Okay, it looks like we're having trouble loading it, so let me just, I'll have to correct the site address. Okay, I don't actually want to go there. Let me just, I want to go there. Okay. So when you click on that button, I will fix it so it brings you to this particular page in my math lab or my stat lab. This is actually my math lab. First thing you're going to need to do is register. So you click on student. The very first thing they're going to ask you for is your email, is your course ID. Course ID is found on the course outline or syllabus at the very top. There's a series of boxes, and one of them is the course ID for getting into my math lab. So that identifies that this is my Math 152W01 course. Once you enter that, it'll ask for some personal information. You should use your Germana email address. If you don't remember what that address is, go into My GCC. And when you click on that, you'll get to a login page, and below the login where you put your username and your password, there is a username password help, and you can go click on that, and it'll take you to a page where you fill in your name and your birth date and your social security number. It will then provide you with that information with your email, or at least your username and your password and so forth. So that's how you would get that. So please use your Germana email address when you register. So I'm already registered. Oh, and you will have the option on paying or not paying. Initially, you have about a 10-day grace period for paying. If you bought a book that came with an access code, you can go ahead and enter the code. That gives you access. If you have a credit card and you want to go ahead and put it on your credit card, you can purchase access right here from the website. If you're not ready for either one of those, you'll have 10 days where you can use the site without paying. Then if you don't pay after that grace period expires, you'll lose access. So you want to make sure that you take care of that. So I'm already registered, so I'm going to sign in. Username and your password, I'm going to sign in. Okay, now depending on how many of your instructors are using Pearson MyLab courses, your course is Math 152 Online Fall 2013. So that course ID I was talking about is this one right here, McCormick 48864. So to get access, when you go to register, you have to have that course ID. Okay, and again, make sure you have your Germana email address. So let's go to the site. Okay, on the site, what I have you open up to is to the dashboard. Dashboard gives a summary of things that are coming up. Okay, and you can see orientation homework, the 10.1 homework, 10.2 homework, and the dates they're due. Now, in the instructions for the first week, I ask you to do the browser check. This is to make sure you have the plugins and players you need in order to view the course materials here. I also have asked you to watch the How to Enter Answers video to learn about the notation and that math palette, which we'll talk about briefly. I don't use announcements here, so no need to check on that. The main things that you will be using here will be homework, quizzes and exams, and chapter contents. So homework, quizzes and exams, and chapter contents. I want to go to chapter contents first. This is where you'll find the ebook as well as video presentations that were created by the Pearson publisher. So you'll find these presentations. Okay, you can play these. If you don't understand the topic that I have recorded, I would recommend that you come here and check these out. Notice that you can also access your textbook here. I'm not sure if I will be able to. Yeah, I have to have a new version of Flash. I've got to get the tech guys to install that on my computer. And then if you use the study plan I have linked the homework and the quizzes to that. It is optional. So you do have the option of using that if you explore that and think that it may help your performance, help improve your grades. Okay, now homework is listed here, and you can see the due dates are over at the left. You're going to start with the orientation homework, and you can see there are 9 questions. So I can't get into these because, again, my Flash player needs to be installed or updated. So what you'll find on the homework, and particularly after you get through this initial overview assignment, is that on the left there is a math palette that has different symbols that you may find necessary. You can do fractions, mixed numbers. It has symbols for set theory and things like that. So that's where you would find your symbols. On the right you have a series of help buttons. With the help buttons you have the option of seeing them work out the problem assigned to you. And if you choose that, it will give you a different problem when you come back. It'll be the same type of question but different numbers. Or you can have them work an example like the one that you've been asked to do. So you can have them do an example, and then you can, when you come back, you'll come back to the original problem. You can then work that out. It will link to the e-text section, and you can read that. Some of them have videos. You can play the video that corresponds to that concept. You also have an email opportunity. You can click on email if none of the other help options have helped you, and you can type a question to me. And when I open my email, it will give me a link directly to the problem you were given, as well as giving me your question, and I then can respond to it. So homework is very, very helpful. So you've got the math palette that has the special symbols over on the left. You have the homework help buttons on the right. Quizzes and exams are set up the same way, except there are no help buttons on the right. So again, you can see a list of the quizzes and the dates that they're due. Now each quiz you get 2 attempts until the due date. So that's where you would find those. You can do them up to 2 times. So if you miss it, for example, you do poorly on the first quiz, you can use the study plan. Will tell you what you need to do to bring that grade up. So that's the nice thing about the study plan. It is optional, but please use it if you think it will be helpful. Now the grade book will house only your grades on your homework and quizzes. It will not house your final grade. So everything for your final grade will be transferred after each exam. So 3 times during the semester I'll update your grades so you will know where you stand overall in the course. Tools for success, they have a few things there you may find helpful. Multimedia library is a quick way to get to the videos. They also have PowerPoints, and also you can get to the multimedia text there. So that's basically the way this is set up. If you have any questions, you can let me know, and I'm looking forward to working with you.